What is up, my wolf pack? Welcome back to another Animal Crossing speed build. But sadly, this is not the neighborhood or the wedding because I forgot to record. Yeah, so instead I'll just show you all the houses in the neighborhood and the wedding area. So without further ado, let's get started. Alright, so now that the neighborhood tour is done, it's time for the wedding spot tour. Okay, so now that our tour is done, I'm going to explain what we're going to do today. So if we just come down this spot, this area I want to turn into the neighborhood campfire spot. Now there are some difficulties, aka I don't have the furniture I need, so it does take me a while to get that. But I mean, it doesn't matter because we'll be building in another area anyway. And I will go ahead and take you to the spot where we're going to build today. So this right here is the spot where we're going to be building today. As you can see, I've already laid out the way that I want the boardwalk to go. And I don't know, I can't remember if I tweak it or not, but I am happy with it. If I tweak it, then I tweak it. Many of you have seen this spot, or maybe you haven't, I don't know, I'm not sure. But yeah, these are the items I'm going to be using. And then, so this whole spot was supposed to be in front of Draco's house, it's supposed to be a surfboard shop. So, I was like, why don't we just take the surfboard shop and let's do it. And then as I was, looking up some inspiration, which I could find anyway, I did find some inspiration to actually make the boardwalk. So I made a couple other shops, tropical drinks, souvenir kind of clothes shop, with things you normally see at a tropical resort. So yeah, that flower shower, cosmos shower, whatever, that is going to be used in the build later. All the furniture I have out slash clothes I have out are going to be used. Something does get changed and some clothes do get added, of course. And yeah, so I am going to go ahead and get started, and I'll talk to you guys when I go ahead and need to talk and explain the things. So see ya. So as you can see here, I am struggling to put the surfboards the way I want them. As you saw before, I decided to try and make two of them face each other at that little lip right there, but I thought that just looked completely ugly, so I just moved away that flowery board, and I moved it. Yeah. So right here, I am placing tiki torches along the edges of the wood, quote unquote, because it's really just a design. But yeah, I really thought that the tiki torches were a good idea, because I mean, if you look on a normal kind of boardwalk at something, you know, they have like the fences with the ropes, and I did want to do something like that, but I remember if I did that, then I wouldn't have as much space because the fences in this game are stupid. So yeah, what I decided to do was use torches instead. So right here, I am customizing these two stalls to go ahead and start on my second store, because I had just finished the other one, the surfboard store. So yeah, we are customizing these two, and now we are going to get started on the second store, which is a clothes shop, as you can see as I'm picking up all the clothes. Yeah, I am getting all these balloons, and then I noticed that Gulliver was standing there. I didn't do this quest this time, but I did do it later off camera because why not? I need some pirate items anyway. Even though this is not the one that gives you the propaganda. I forget the name of it, but it's that building that is like Chinese or Japanese theme, one of those two. So yeah, I'm just going to shut up and let you guys watch the building of this next store. So what I decided to do with this shop was to put the hats on the stalls and then put shades on the on some white wood, on some white, yeah, see that color log benches. I was gonna put the shades on those, and yeah, and then I was gonna put like clothes and dresses, like the sundress that I'm wearing right now. I was gonna take those and I was gonna like put them around the stalls, like you would normally see on a normal boardwalk. So yeah, I do eventually change some stuff. Like I think I put a palm tree right next to that, and then I also add some extra detail later. But, you know, that's later. This is now.
People feeling like the light has just come. We must never stop the way. Birds jumping and I hear my name, grasping into life. Life is happy but it's so insane. We must merely make a start. Savannah, I'm coming home. Savannah, we'll never be alone. Savannah, the beauty of the world. Savannah, let's all take a walk. Savannah. Lion's gonna come. The birds have just begun. We will always take a stand for the people, for the land. Let's go back to when we were young. For the animals we stand. Let's go back to when trees were swung. Savannah, I'm coming home. Savannah, we'll never be alone. Savannah, the beauty.
Now something I could have done differently here was give myself a little extra room by doing what I did on the other side, as you can see right next to that tiki torch, and giving me an extra plank of space. But, you know, I decided to be stubborn and work with the space I got, which I actually don't mind having to walk through a one space gap. It is just kind of annoying when you're trying to walk and then, like, you know, the shoes are just in my way. And yeah, but I mean, it's fine, honestly. I love the place anyway.
now.
So here is where I go ahead and start adding details in. I would have added the shell partitions because I thought those were better. But to me they are a little bit big, and these are like kind of smaller. At least in my eyes. I don't know if they're the exact same size, space wise, but like and like sight wise, it's way too big for me. But yeah, I decided to go ahead and customize both the log stakes to be dyed white. And I thought these look really good because the one they matched with, as you can see, the benches. And two, I thought they looked a little bit, like a whole lot better. Not a little bit, a whole lot better than what it was before. Went ahead and got this balloon, of course, because I'm still grinding to get them golden tools. I'm sorry, you just had to withstand that. But yeah. You did not see anything. So here is where I go ahead and get started on the tropical drink stall. It it was honestly kind of hard to go ahead and fit this area into the game. Not in the game, sorry, into the space I was working with. I did want to put a partition right in front of that tree, but clearly I didn't have enough room. So I just go ahead and I go around collecting all the fruits that I need in order to make infused water dispenser, I think it's what it's called. So yeah, I go ahead and I go around and collect peaches, pears, apples, coconut, or I already had coconuts, oranges and stuff. But yeah, I go ahead and check, and I was thinking about using a fruit basket instead of 2 water infusers, fruit, water, you know what I mean. Yeah, so the idea I had for this, I got inspired by someone on Pinterest, and by someone on Pinterest, I completely mean, when I say inspired, sorry, I completely mean I copied the design, and I also copied it for the shop. Well, actually, no. What I did was that I actually copied the hat and the sunglasses design. Everything else, the shoes and the the clothes around the shop, that was my idea. So it is now officially the next day. Um, yes, this did take me a course of a few days, or else I wouldn't have, taken a while to upload this video. I would have done it in parts. But I feel like, I don't know if you guys actually like watching separate parts. Like maybe 2 parts, but not like 4 or 5. So I just decided to put all the days that I recorded in one video. So this time we're going to be doing the beachy like area. Although this right here, we're gonna have this boardwalk still, and like it's still gonna have the beach, but over past the rock is gonna be where the actual beach like part is. For the people that still want to be straight up on the sand and not on, that like to have their toes in the sand and not the other way around. So yeah, I went ahead and I planned it out, and I did some planning out with where I want everything to go, and then I filled all the middle planks in. And it was kind of hard to work with this space, especially with that rock right there. Like, it was hard to plan out all the, like, how I was going to transition everything. And I mean, I think it turned out really well. I did do some trading to get that cooler, and all my items had come in, so yeah, I was happy, and I went ahead and set up the rest of my area. Also, another cool thing, Bangle had moved out today, and I had gifted her, if you guys remember, I had gifted her that sundress I just planted down, and when I checked out the recycling box, I saw that it was in there, and I was like, oh yeah, I didn't know that some gifts, still, like, they go in the recycling bin after they move out. So I was happy to have that, and I went ahead and put it out on display. So after I went ahead and put all the what's the name of those, all the fences in there, I went ahead and I tried to decide where to put um the shower wash, the sand washing area, and geez, the villagers. um so I was trying to decide where to put everything. And it was pretty hard to decide because I got this idea from Pinterest, and again I kind of stole it. I went ahead and included this conversation because I mean I thought it was really cute, talking about as Drago talking about some snacks and stuff, and you know he's right. Kind of deciding is kind of hard. So it is now the third day of this build, and it's going to be the last day. So yeah, I'm sorry it took me 3 days to finish this, but of course I never come prepared, and I always have to order either more furniture or I have to trade for furniture that I don't have, even though I should be doing that before I start. But I mean, it being me, I never do it, and honestly I feel like it's more fun that way because it's just more struggles to me. Don't ask me why I like that, because this game is all about, you know, it's a life simulator kinda. So you struggle in life and you struggle here sometimes, especially with a lot of stuff in this game. So for this back beach, I hate this back beach. It is way too small, even though on the map it looks big, and I hate that so much and I don't think I was ever going to use this beach until I thought of that design right there, the design I'm using right now, the moss, and I was like, wait a minute, abandoned beach. I could turn this into an abandoned beach. And I was like, yes, let me do that. So I got that moss pattern, and then I got a driftwood pattern, and then I just started, I guess, cluttering the island with designs, and I tried in seaweed and weeds, and I don't have a pirate barrel because pirate barrels look so good in an abandoned setting. I just had a barrel. But once I get a pirate barrel, I will place that back there. Probably replace it with the with that normal barrel. But I mean, it still looks good. I decided to customize that anchor statue to be rusty because that looks so good. Then I started placing weeds everywhere. Started placing driftwood designs on the ground. Yeah, some shells, and then I also placed 2 palm trees. I wanted to place like a lot of palm trees, but of course, like I said, that beach is way too small, so yeah, I could only place 2, but I mean, it still looks good because, you know, like I said, it's abandoned, and the reason why I wanted so many palm trees was because of that reason, that it was forgotten, and, you know, wild palm trees just started sprouting. Now, what I could do is go ahead and place some sprouts on the ground, maybe some tiny palm trees, you know what I'm saying? I could do that because I think that would look really well with the abandoned setting, and to show that there are still palm trees that are, you know, sprouting and growing. And yeah, I think that's what I'll do off camera. But yeah, I am really proud of how this abandoned beach turned out. The whole thing was just amazing. Now there's one thing that I am very confused about, and that is how people get grown weeds on their beaches and on their sand. I don't know how they do it. Now I don't know if when you place a path and then you put a weed on it, it will spread and it will grow or not. I don't think that's how it works. But I really like that, and this is exactly what I've been saving up the seaweed for. I do need to go deep diving and see if I can find more seaweed and place it on more beaches, because I really love the seaweed. It is like, mwah, chef's kiss. It is amazing looking. It looks like a real beach, because if you go to a real beach, you can find seaweed. You can kick it up with your foot sometimes, And I mean, sometimes you can find the seaweed on the beach, although I've never really seen that, but that is a thing that can happen. But anyway, enjoy the rest of the builds, although I'm pretty sure it's done by now. And now we are done. So I'm going to go through all of the areas we had built. So yeah, on with the tour. So we go past this ice cream shop and down this little quote-unquote hidden path. I didn't make it more hidden. We go into the boardwalk. So first up we have the surf shop. And then after you pass the surf shop, we have the clothes shop. And now moving on to the tropical drink shop. And now moving on to our boardwalk beach and our sand cleanoff area. And then the very last thing is our abandoned beach. And that is just about it, except for the fact that I noticed that there is a lily of the valley in-game. I noticed in-game. In editing, I noticed that it was there for a while. So yeah, there was a lily of the valley up there, and I got happy. So immediately, I had to check with Isabel. And the moment of truth, drumroll please, there you go. 5-star rating, everybody. That means I get the golden watering can. And I am happy. I'm very happy. 5-star wasn't something I was going for. I was going for the watering can, meaning that I had to go for 5-star. But honestly, when I started designing this, because before I didn't even care, man. But when I started designing my island, I was just doing it for my sake, not for the island's sake. So yeah, here I am messaging my friend. I took a picture of the screen and then I sent it to him. And yeah, I'm pretty sure he is now happy for me. Alright everybody, that's it for today's video. If you liked it, go ahead and subscribe to join that wolf pack, leave a like, and leave a comment to let me know what you want next. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace!